It's really hard to be comfortable in being something that you're not. So if someone is making you feel awkward, or if the conversation is not flowing how you would want it to, or if the conversation topic is genuinely not interesting to you, then leave. Just leave. Just leave. You're not obligated to pretend like you're interested in what you're not interested in. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Asha for those of you who don't know, and I am an entrepreneur, an app developer, and a creative. And today I just wanted to jump on here and give you guys the tips and tricks and habits that I've honed over time being an introvert, and skills that I use to kind of project extroversion or just comfort in social situations and when you're meeting new people and when you're entering new environments or anything like that. So these are really tips that are targeting my introverts, but they can be used across the board. If they apply, they apply. If they help, they help. And I hope they help some of you guys. So I've been an introvert my entire life, obviously, and when I was in 8th grade, I just decided I was hesitating too much in social situations. I felt like I was being shy. I wasn't expressing myself when I wanted to. I was overthinking, and it was just, I wasn't being very open and authentic and comfortable in social situations, and I just decided that I didn't want to be like that anymore. I wanted to just, I guess, project extroversion or just project, just be more of an outgoing person. And so I just started watching a bunch of YouTube videos and practicing different tips and tricks and habits and things like that. And over time, it's just become really easy for me to navigate social situations and meeting new people and things like that. And so I have a few tips that I think will help you guys a little bit. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And here we go. So the first tip really is to have questions. Now, this is just a golden rule for me. Like, whenever I meet new people, go into new situations, I'm at a conference, networking event, maybe a speaker series or anything like that, having questions that allow you to get to know people more easily really helps you ease into conversation with them. Before I started my freshman year, when I started my freshman year of college, I would always get to know people by just asking interesting questions, asking their opinions on things that on conversation topics and things that I found interesting. And people just, I think it allows people to just open up more to you. It allows you to build a rapport, to more easily flow into conversation with people. It kind of takes away that anxiety of, oh, what are we going to talk about? What are we doing? Where are you from? Like, when you're kind of like struggling to find a conversation to talk about or a topic that, doesn't make you feel awkward. Having questions and being prepared when you're meeting people just allows you to just flow more easily into conversations with people, and it takes away that anxiety and that stress surrounding, I guess, awkward pauses or the potential for having an awkward pause or awkward silence in conversation. So yeah, have some questions, maybe like 4 or 5. You can change them each time. They don't have to be concrete. You don't have to go down the list when you meet people, but it just allows you to have something to talk about if you do enter an awkward pause, or if you're not sure how to move from like meeting someone to progressing into having a conversation with them. So my second tip is to be a comfortable person. This is so important. This is probably the most important tip in the whole video, is to be a comfortable person. Now, what does that mean? Comfortable people kind of ebb and flow with a conversation. If they don't really get embarrassed or feel awkward in conversations that often. And it's not because they genuinely don't feel those emotions, but I don't want to say you fake it till you make it, but it's just like you don't let things faze you, right? So if you trip, if you fall, if you drop your cup, if you drop whatever's in your hand, you just say, oh, you make a joke about it and you pick it up and you keep moving. If there's an awkward silence, you're just chilling in it. Like, you're not contributing to the awkwardness of situations. If something happens and someone looks like they're feeling embarrassed, move on to the next topic, suggest another conversation, make light of it. And making yourself feel more comfortable, you're going to help other people feel more comfortable around you, and it just allows you and the people you're talking to and meeting to just feel normal talking to each other. And so the big thing about being a comfortable person is that oftentimes extroverts are just comfortable with meeting people. They are used to meeting people. It's not something that gives them a lot of stress and anxiety, but it's something that's fun and gives them energy, it rejuvenates them, and they genuinely enjoy it. And so in being a comfortable person, nothing phases you, right? Going into the social situation, meeting these new people, like, that's normal. Like, that's not something that's going to stress you out. That's not something that requires you to go out of your way, I guess. It's just something that's normal for you. Like, you got this, you can do this. It's not anything serious. Like, I'm comfortable with this. Like, this is just something I do. Like, and it just allows you to flow within the conversation. So be a comfortable person. And the biggest way that I learned how to do this is to just fake it till I made it, just like I said before. So I was just chilling, like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Like, if it's like, if you want to go to the bathroom, hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll talk to you later. It was really great meeting you. If something's going on, crack a joke about it. Like, it's just about relaxing into the room, relaxing and ebbing and flowing with conversations, meeting new people, and not putting pressure on yourself, not feeling embarrassed, not allowing anxiety to touch you while you're in social situations or when you're meeting new people or whatever. It's just about relaxing into these social situations with other people. Okay, so my next tip is to steer the conversation towards things that you genuinely find interesting. And I would just say there are subtle ways to do this, and then there's like the obvious ways to do this. Obviously, you want to do it subtly, and that's something you're gonna have to learn over time. But steering the conversation towards things that you genuinely find interesting just allows you to meet and build rapport with people in a way that's more authentic to you. And so the biggest thing about all these tips is you want to feel like you're moving through conversations and navigating social situations and meeting new people in a way that's authentic and comfortable. It's authentic and comfortable, authentic and comfortable. And so any way that you can make situations feel, or trick yourself, I guess, into feeling most comfortable in these situations is a step towards projecting extroversion. Yeah, and so steering a conversation in a direction that's comfortable for you is obviously just going to make you feel most comfortable in the situation. So my next tip is to give people your full attention when they're speaking. Like, give them eye contact, let them know that you're listening to them, because when people know that you're listening to them and you're actively listening to what they're saying, it makes them like you more, and therefore you like them more, and the conversation just feels more normal. It feels genuine. You know what I mean? And so it's just about giving people what you want back. So definitely just give people your full attention, and giving people your full attention and not looking away, looking at the ground, you're able to feel really comfortable and not shy with what's going on. Okay, so my next tip is to please don't stay on your phone. I'm definitely guilty of this. Like, I would go into a corner of a room, just scroll through Instagram, scroll through Twitter, stay by the food, and really just chill out. But it's really easy to be comfortable in doing this. But if you take the extra step to look up, look around the room, look nice, don't have an RBF, but kind of like look around the room, see if you find anyone who is like, looks open, looks nice, looks friendly, looks interesting, and you can walk up to them. Now, the first thing I always do is I give people compliments. I think it's just an easy way to like ease into conversation. And so I'd go up and say, hey, I love your shoes. I've been looking for some boots like that. Where'd you get them from? And I think also adding the question at the end allows you to kind of lead into a conversation rather than just saying, hey, I love your boots, and staring at someone and, they say thank you, and then it's like, where do you go from there? But asking questions just allows you to flow. So you can walk up to someone, look friendly, and give them a compliment, ask them the questions that you have, and then that just helps you to just flow into a conversation and meet people more easily. And this is amazing for networking, conferences, general events, social things. Like, it's just about easing into it. And I think really the start is the hardest part of all social interactions and situations. It's just the beginning and how you're going to enter into it. So definitely give people compliments, put your phone down, reach out. As you do this with more and more people, it's going to be something that comes more naturally to you. And so all of these tips, they're going to work better as you practice them over time. Again, I've been doing this for like many, many years, so it comes a lot more naturally to me now. But you'll definitely get better as you practice these things over time, and it's not going to be an instant thing. Now, my last and most important tip is to just be yourself. Just be yourself, be authentic. Again, the biggest thing about navigating social situations and things like that is that you have to be authentic and you want to be comfortable. And it's really hard to be comfortable in being something that you're not. So if someone is making you feel awkward, or if the conversation is not flowing how you would want it to, or if the conversation topic is genuinely not interesting to you, then leave. Just leave. You're not obligated to pretend like you're interested in what you're not interested in. So be authentic to yourself. Be yourself. Try to steer the conversation in a way that's most interesting to you. Give people genuine compliments. Like, if you genuinely like, the outfit that they have on, ask them questions about things that you actually would want to talk about. So just be authentic and be comfortable. Those are the two biggest things that you can practice while you're navigating social situations as an introvert. Now, I do want to make a point that introversion does not equal a lack of self-confidence. It just means that you're really just comfortable and chilling and, chilling by yourself. You don't have to necessarily go out to the parties, be around the people, do the different things. But in a lot of situations, Being comfortable and interacting with people and being outgoing can help you in networking and just elevating in life and things like that. And so practicing these skills and having these skills for when you need them can really, really serve you, and has served me a lot in terms of like the conferences and different things that I go to. But yeah, let me know if you guys have anything else you want me to talk about, any other topics you want me to hone in on, and thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.